What if I told you that LEGO just casually dropped two of the most hype-inducing Star Wars Clone Wars sets we've seen in years, and they weren't even officially announced? That's right. Out of nowhere, we've been hit with leaked images of sets 75342 and 75435. And let me tell you, the LEGO force is strong with these two. As a lifelong brick slinger and Jedi minifig collector, I can say confidently, this is the kind of drop that makes you double-check your wallet, rewatch the Clone Wars, and question whether you really need furniture this summer. Let's kick things off with the set that's practically screaming "Buy me" through the screen. Set 75435. This is LEGO's newest take on the iconic Trade Federation MTT, but it's got a full Clone Wars era glow-up. The scene, Felucia. The colors, vibrant and chaotic. The vibes, absolutely immaculate. We've got Ayla Secura in all her blue-skinned glory, Commander Bly and his boys from the 327th Star Corps, battle droids, and yes, two commando droids rounding out the Separatist threat. And the build? It's not the chunky 2007 MTT, but rather a sleeker, more stylized interpretation with a modern brick count and detailed shaping that feels cleaner and more animation accurate. Zooming into the MTT, though, we see a choice that split the community. Just 6 B1 droids in the front rack. Some fans are fuming. Where are the 16 droids like the 2007 one? But let's be real, LEGO's moving toward intricate brick economy and display-first builds. Less is more when the shaping's crisp and modular. And hey, the 6 droids are all printed and ready for battle, and that means less prep, more play. Throw in a few extra droid packs and this thing is ready to roll onto your shelf like it just left the Separatist assembly line. Now, pan left to the surprise MVP, set 75342, a red and white dropship that's making die-hard fans raise their eyebrows in the best way. This is the Clone Wars V-19 Torrent Starfighter, back in action for the first time in nearly 15 years. And oh boy, it's got that nostalgic energy mixed with 2025 polish. Posed mid-flight with a dynamic explosion, it's clear LEGO's going for cinematic box art this wave. And it works like a charm. It's dramatic, it's kinetic, and it's got the kind of minifigure lineup that makes you want to build 3 in a row. Speaking of which, the figures here are straight fire. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi with that Clone Wars armor styling, a Phase 2 clone pilot, and perhaps the standout, Pong Krell, the dual saber-wielding basilisk Jedi general with one of the most complex arcs in the Clone Wars. His figure looks accurate, menacing and massive. It's a bold choice for LEGO to include him here, considering he's not the easiest character to portray in brick form, but they nailed it. And here's where it gets spicy. LEGO's slowly been shifting strategy. Between the return of deep-cut Clone Wars characters and the upgraded printing across minifigs, you can feel the pivot toward older fans. These aren't just kids' sets anymore. They're nostalgia bombs with posability and polish. We're seeing more dual-molded limbs, more battle-scarred detail, more focus on collector satisfaction. LEGO knows its audience and they're rolling out sets like it's a galactic homecoming tour. The environments for both sets deserve their own shout-out. Felucia, shown behind the MTT, is bursting with color and energy. It's not just a sandy beige desert backdrop. There are exotic plants, mushroom-like terrain, and foreground storytelling with droids sneaking around. These aren't just renders for a catalogue. They're scenes that transport you straight into a Clone Wars battle, and that's by design. LEGO's upping the emotional immersion through visuals alone. Let's not forget the significance of the timing. LEGO is ramping hard for the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace and doubling down on the Clone Wars hype while the fanbase is hot. We've already seen the return of Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, Captain Rex's Y-Wing in UCS scale, and whispers of even more prequel content. These two new leaks fall perfectly in line with that master plan, and make no mistake, it is a plan. LEGO's pushing hard into the prequel renaissance, and these sets are at the front line. My personal take? The MTT is a no-brainer for display and play. Commander Bly and the Felucia scene elevate it beyond just another tank. It's cinematic, minifig-rich, and oozing with modding potential. The V-19 Torrent, on the other hand, is a collector's delight. Pong Krell alone makes it worth picking up, but when you add the updated design and the sleek flight stance, you've got a must-have for anyone building out their Republic fleet. If you're a MOC creator, these two sets are basically an invitation. The MTT screams for interior expansion. The dropship could be modded into full fold wing configuration, and for stop-motion animators, these are practically pre-lit scenes waiting to be filmed.